Buffies and reworks. Very were not the worst things Supercell did in a long time to our game. But why are so many people complaining about it? In this video I will go through every main point that Buffies have and will, if not fixed, destroy the game. And no, I do not exaggerate, if brawlstars continues like this we will have a second squad buster. So even if it's a more sad topic, I wish you much fun with the video. See ya in a second. So first of all, we should look at how they got introduced. We count the 13th December and the new Brawl Talk releases. After we got hinted from Frank a long time ago about a long-awaited PowerPoint buyer.
Currently have a PowerPoint inflation for long-time players. And if you're in this situation, you are more hungry for new abilities and changes. At the same time, newer players don't experience either of these issues. So the question for us now is, can we create something new that feels fun? That's another expression for skill and would be upgraded mostly with PowerPoint.
For our brawlers, we get slapped in the face with Buffies, who cost, besides PowerPoints, also coins. In no way they think they come away with this. But that alone can't explain the rage that's exploding in the community. Another factor is the time. While this point has less to do with Buffies itself, they are important for the game's reputation. Because what else do we normally have in December? Exactly, Brawly Days. And you can guess what's very disappointing this year. Also Brawly Days. So, not only do free-to-play players get a very concerning addition to the game, no, they also get those wonderful Nani skin for free. Sorry, but that skin shit. Not only that we won't get a free brawler, besides they are hiding something from us, but that would be concerning as well. And try to save this misery with a detective mission to find out who peed in the pool. I guess we really are a child game now. The Brawly Days ruined the only good thing Buffies had to offer. Hype for the game. Because for most casuals, Buffies sound very cool and refreshing, while every experienced player will see the problems right away. But that little hype you would have gotten got overshadowed by hate about a too small Brawly Days reward. That are the Buffy problems the game has on a content level, but are they problematic for the game in its balance and economy? Oh yeah, and so badly I couldn't believe my eyes watching Brawl Talk. First, let's talk about how you can obtain Buffies. The claw machine. I mean, look at that. For the wonderful price of 2000 PowerPoints and 1k coins, you will get a random Buffy. Not only are they way too expensive, now you can't even control which one you will get. And that's still not everything. You know, new players, little account, only has one brawler maxed out from the 6 and wants to get this Buffy? But no, you can get the Buffies from every brawler you have unlocked, don't matter which level they have. Or if they even have a star power gadget. Look at my second account, I wanted Shelly's Buffy, and guess what I got? Exactly everything else. I buy that real quick. They are not only too expensive, I mean, we had that with hypercharges too. No, you also can't control which one you'll get. I really do not understand why they had to build a new gacha in the game. And Buffies are not a little tip on the eye, they make a huge difference. You can't go into a high elo without Buffies, when available, and expect it to work. You need the Buffies on the brawlers or they are not playable anymore. And how do you get them? Random. And the pool is from every unlocked brawler. Doesn't matter if that specific brawler is at level 1. Or if you even have a hypercharge. You can get them. But hey, at least you can buy them for 200 gems. Yep. How much did a hypercharge early access cost? 80 gems. And how many Buffies do you get for the 200 gems? A single hypercharge one. What the fuck, Supercell? That are bad conditions even for pay-to-wins. And how I already mentioned, they are important. You can't play Ems nowadays without Buffies and expect having a good round. I don't mind Supercell taking risks and trying new things. They should keep a few things in mind. First, the game balance. If that's ruined, the fun is ruined, and no casuals will continue to play it. Second, the affordability and how impactful they are. If you would give an additional 500 HP trapped behind a few coins, no one would care, but if it's something that's game-breaking, it has to be affordable for everyone who plays at least twice a week. And third, how they present a new feature. If they take time teasing it up, giving hints, creating hype and then get a bigger player base, they did everything good. But if they release it 2 weeks before a too small Brawly days, bring a kinda disgusting trailer after the Brawl Talk, and seem to take the response from the community not serious, they are at the best way to hire Mortis and let brawlstars be settled beside Squadbuster in the "we will remember the legend" graveyard. Then even I get anxious for my beloved game, and I will say what I think, for the first time in a video. But I'm not only here to criticize, I will also give improvement ideas, and I guess a lot of bigger creators are doing the same. So here's the list. First, make the Buffies choosable and bring at the beginning gem offers for a 3-year pack for specific brawlers, or make the price a bit higher and then give them all at the same time for one brawler. Secondly, enable them in ranked till more of them are out. Third, do it like that you can only get Buffies if the responding gadget, star power or hypercharge is already owned. Fourth, tell your rework ideas before and wait for the reactions. If you see it's a bad idea, don't do it. Fifth, give more Buffy keys outside of the Brawl Pass and bring every month a challenge where you can get either keys or specific Buffies. At 6th, nerf the brawlers that get the Buffy at least 1 week after they got their Buffies, or I will crash out. At 7th, make them visible, not only when you stand still. 10k blink Supercell. 8th, bring a button to enable them for content creator challenges. We know that's necessary. 9th, remove the Ems gadget. Joke, but for real, nerf her, she's nearly top 1 brawler right now. And 10th, consider more feedback in general. Brawlstars has gotten such a big community, and giving us, the community, more possibility to interact with the creation of our game would be fire. And there will sure be Buffy concepts. If there's a good one within them, then take it. So, long story short, that's it with my opinion on Buffies and the things that take them down. If you agreed and want to support a small creator, consider subscribing. And I'm sorry for my voice, it's my second time doing this, and I'm not confident at all. Have a nice rest day and ciao.